Hey everyone, today we'd like to present to you our latest product, csUSD. csUSD is a yield-bearing token that captures the yield from our entire portfolio of institutional borrowers, as well as the yield from our new on-chain yield strategies. In this video, I'll explain to you a little bit more about csUSD, how it works, and we'll go over the vault details available here on the cSigma Edge app. Unlike our Edge pools, which are single asset vaults where the yield entirely comes from our portfolio of real-world tokenized loans, csUSD allocates 70% of its capital to these RWA assets, while 30% is allocated to cSigma's fully liquid, on-chain market-neutral yield strategies. This blend creates an even more diversified portfolio and increases the liquidity available for withdrawals and redemptions. csUSD is built on the ERC 7575 multi-asset vault standard, which allows us to support USDC and USDT as assets you can deposit into the vault. Let's check out the vault details by clicking the View Details button here to go more in-depth. As you can see from this top row, we have 3 columns with general vault information. On the first column, we have our token address, which you can verify in Etherscan, the token name itself, as well as the dollar value of the total assets sitting inside the vault. In the middle column, we have the vault supported tokens, so USDC and USDT as I had previously mentioned. The vault's reserve, which is the withdrawable amount by the vault lenders. You can see we have 3600 USDC and 80 USDT available for withdrawal. And lastly, we have the total assets sitting in the vault. On the last column, we have the 7-day, 15-day, and 30-day historical APR for csUSD. So as you can see, the portfolio has performed almost 19% in the last 7 days. Unlike the APR of our Edge pools, which are fixed rate, the APR for csUSD will be slightly variable due to the on-chain yield element of the portfolio, which is variable itself depending on market activity. If you want to see how the capital is being deployed, you can check out the section below titled Investment Vaults. Since this is a multi-asset vault, there's one sub-vault for USDC and one for USDT. Within these sub-vaults, there are pools deployed for each borrower as well as for our on-chain yield strategies. So let's go over the USDC vault first. As you can see, this vault has 3 investment pools. The first one is for one of our institutional borrowers, USC Power, with a target fixed rate APR of 18% and a 50% allocation of the vault's capital. We then have a pool of another borrower, BMSL, with a target fixed rate APR of 20% and a vault's allocation of 40%. And finally, with a 10% allocation, we have the HSA stable pool. As for the USDT vault, we can see that at the moment there's only one investment pool deployed for our BMSL institutional borrower with a 20% APR. Before we finish the video, let me show you how you can learn more about our vetted institutional borrowers. We've recently introduced our borrower profiles, which you can access by clicking the icon sitting next to each of the borrower. Once clicked, it'll open a pop-up with the borrower's profile. These profiles include information such as corporate structure and borrower needs, including their credit pool size and loan terms, as well as other considerations like their financial overview with actual revenue and profit figures, a credit overview detailing their collateral, and additional notes about their business. For example, this borrower is an AI platform that secures commercial buildings with 3.5 million in revenue and multiple forms of collateral, including trade receivables and equity valued at over $100 million. This information, along with the loan tape data that we receive on a weekly and monthly basis, are the pillars of our AI credit intelligence engine that helps us rate these borrowers. And that's it for now. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send us a message on X or join our communities on Telegram and Discord.